Uh-oh. We might have to change something up.
I can knock that lighting down a little bit, go from 2 bulbs to 1 bulb.
Here, just scoot over a little. It's still not working. Good thing nobody's in here yet. There we go. I think I got it.
You got it?
Maybe. Lauren's in here.
I just gotta hold my head in the way of the light.
The new tripod is not working very well.
Mm-mm.
Oh, technical difficulties. All right. We got a bunch of stuff going on here.
So much for your nice tripod, Kevin.
Yeah. Spent a lot of money on this tripod and it's junk.
Well, you might as well give everybody a warning on the brand of the tripod. Stay away from it.
Oh, yeah. It's Uni? Something like that.
Uni, huh?
Uni
tripods.
Stay away.
Stay away.
There we go. Don't touch the table.
Very delicate. Not worth a crap.
Scoot back and get in the frame there, bud.
I'm here.
All right. What's up, everybody? I saw Ernie, Doug, Nunya,
Lauren,
Lila Newton. How y'all doing? So first things first, we got to talk junk. Tim did not put water in the tube and swish it around and drink the rest of it.
We were asking for it.
K&R, what's up?
We were asking for it. We didn't get it.
Doug.
Come on now.
Don't do that. We're just talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are number one in my book.
It's supposed to be a cost-free trip. We don't need any super chats.
Yep. So, got to harass Tim about that. I really wanted him to put some water in there and drink the rest of that powder on those peanuts there. Let's see. I'm finally
home from the airport.
Yep, somebody finally showed up.
No thanks to me.
That's all right. I didn't sit outside in the cold for too long.
I had things going on this morning, preoccupied, left a little late, whatever. He only sat outside for about 20 minutes. Not enough to get pneumonia or nothing like that.
Well, we know I don't have the Rona. We saw that test.
Yep. Tested clean.
I can't see the chat there. What's up, Neb? Catherine, Southern Life Homestead. We're in New York.
Well, we are just outside of North Collins. It's roughly 35, 40 miles south of Buffalo. A little outside of the city. We're out here a little ways.
Dairy farm country and a lot of vineyards,
dairy farms, vegetable farms, small beef cow operations like my own.
There we go. K&R. Please don't do that. We're just in here talking.
Yeah, come on, man.
Have to go in there and turn that off. Lived in upstate by Lake George for 13 years.
Lake George is beautiful. Beautiful. Up by the Adirondacks. I love it.
Neb, don't order diapers. So get you some bathing suit material and cut out for the base. There's plans online somewhere. I made one. But you get some bathing suit material and you put some straps, sew some Velcro in, and you put a sanitary napkin pad in the bathing suit material. That way you can change it out. And I mean, you got to change it out kind of regularly, but you can have the duck in the house without getting poop everywhere.
One thing that works really well to cut and fit to the diaper is dog pads.
Oh, yeah.
Buy them at Tractor Supply.
No good in patterns for ducks. I sewed one up myself. So got a hold of some bathing suit material, a little stretchy, gives pretty good, and cut it out. And I made the strap. I made it with Velcro, longer straps, so that I could adjust it as he grew. I had a Muscovy in the house. His name was Frankenstein. And we'd let him run around the house with the diaper on. And when I got tired of changing it, he'd go outside in the coop. But
I hear Kevin's giving away bathing suits. He's growing out all of
them. More fat jokes. Come home to see everybody, and I get picked on about being fat.
That's all right. We're all getting there.
I'm missing the chat, guys. Sorry, we're sitting back so we can both be in the frame, and I I got to lean forward to read the chat, and the camera, phone's like 3-4 foot away. So, what were you saying, KNR? I missed it, bud. Well, first, I don't know who I'm talking to, which one of y'all it is.
By all the emojis, it looks like everybody's having a good time in the chat.
That's all right. You guys have fun. We'll just sit here and talk.
Yeah.
Ernie, we've got to figure out what we're going to do. Well, I mean, you can come up with an idea, but I think the one I messaged you about would be good, unless you got some other ideas.
I'd like to be involved on getting Tim on his next 5,000 subscriber challenge.
Yeah. I've seen a couple interesting things like a cheeseburger in a can.
Oh,
God. Supposed to be pretty gross. I'd like to see Tim eat one of those. But, so we're going to talk about the trip a little bit.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, we've got some plans set up to go to his wife's family's land.
Yeah. We're going to do a little bit of sitting, a little bit of walking around, just kind of get our feet wet and see if we can't get into some decent deer. Looking for a big buck, obviously, but we will, we're going to do the best we can. We're going to start out on some family property, and I guess if we got it, we'll resort to state property and just see what we can find.
Ryan's making the RV a home. I don't need glasses. I've got 20/20.
Look, we both had this conversation. I feel like I need glasses because I have a really hard time.
Can you read any of
that?
No,
I can't.
Not to mention on the phone, you got to like touch it to bring the chat back up.
Yeah, no.
It disappears if nobody's talking. Quicker than you can read it.
My eyes are doing horrible.
I don't have a laptop with me, just a cell phone. So
I don't own a laptop. So
I got to check out Logan's property. We want jerky. All right.
We can do jerky.
Yeah.
I got a 15 tray dehydrator. We will definitely do some jerky before he's out of here.
And we can send some to you.
Absolutely.
Shoot me an email with your address, and we'll get you some.
That's more work than I want to do this trip.
I'm gonna try. Type. Thanks, Neb. Yeah, just wait. I don't know. I'm hoping my eyes stay good. We'll see. Both his parents have glasses, right?
Everything gets better with time, they say.
No,
you know?
Not except for your eyesight.
Yeah. Carrots.
Thanks. Thanks, Neb. The duck was good? That's good. I knew it would be.
You got people eating duck without me knowing about it?
Doug Cave from His Way Homestead, he raises, those were Peking, right? I believe, Peking ducks. And they had 2 of them. That's what they had for Thanksgiving today.
That is awesome. My wife will not eat much wild game except for duck. Duck is cream of the crop.
Those are farm raised though, but yeah.
Either way.
Doug jumping out of here, looks like. Peking and 1 Muscovy, okay. Yeah, Muscovies, I've had Muscovies. Matter of fact, that's what I was talking about with Neb there. I had one in the house. His name was Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But
Frankenstein for dinner might be a little weird. But.
I'm going to try and get some good footage of Logan's property here. It's 10 acres.
11.
11.
Needs work.
There's horse barn, cow barn. There's grain silos that I guess need to come down at some point maybe.
Yeah.
Really nice big garage. Yeah, Sir Waddleton. Is it Sir Waddleton or just Waddleton? I can't remember. Neb, she's got a Facebook page that basically just shaming birds, but she's got the duck on there.
Come on now. You can't shame birds. Birds are one of the easiest, but one of the most difficult things to have on a farm because as easy as they are, they can be very picky and very difficult to deal with.
Or die at the drop of a hat.
Exactly, and I've run into it many a times, especially ducks. Ducks are very, very particular.
And she tried hatching a few out, and this is the first one she got that survived. And it's starting to get some color on it now. She's been raising it up, but she's got a page for shaming, like when I had to go to the grocery store to buy eggs because my chickens aren't laying, kind of bird shaming.
I can tell you right now, you want to talk about bird shaming. My mother will not eat any eggs produced from any chickens that I own. My mother is strictly store-bought eggs. We won't get into it much, but You guys ought to beat her up about it.
I got to the point we had. You remember when you first come down when I got the new place? I had like 100 chickens.
More eggs than you know what to do with.
Yeah, I got so sick of eggs, I don't hardly eat them anymore. If I do, I'll have them like over easy with some bacon and hash browns. But I'm about over eggs, honestly.
I don't blame you. I've been in that boat.
But yeah, the property's nice. He got this. It's an old farmhouse. It used to be a working dairy, right?
So it was a working dairy. They owned a lot more than 11 acres. Basically, we're on a dead end road, and they owned pretty much everything on this end of the road. They milked roughly 180 cows, and most of the buildings are still standing, all but one. And we're converting the standing cow barn into a barn to raise our beef cows in. And we will be able to house more than enough beef cows. With full-time jobs, we don't have enough time to take care of it. But either way, this is exactly the property that me and my wife are looking for, and we'll be able to do everything that we wanted to do, basically set it as goals for ourselves. And yeah, with time and work, we will get there.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming along already. Logan's got his own skid steer. So he's been doing a lot of work. A lot of his wife's family's come and helped clear the land. Bought a tractor too and a brush hog, right?
A lot of outside help. And yes, we've purchased some equipment of our own. All needs work. Thank goodness we have the shop, so I can kind of do our own work to the equipment, get it brought back up to where we need it so we can use it. And yeah, we've been very blessed with all the help and all the opportunity that we've been given.
So Logan, he's got a YouTube channel, and he hasn't been doing a whole lot lately because he's been so busy working around here. He hasn't had time to make videos about it. But now that things are starting to shape up, he's going to start dropping some more videos, right?
We get a little more time now that we've kind of got moved in and settled in and have the baseline set. It's very difficult between me and my wife, both working full-time jobs, that, you know, trying to fit in videotaping and recording for YouTube. It doesn't always work.
I didn't see who said it. I just saw somebody said a skid steer is worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and I'm scared to death one of these days it's going to go down. But I could not be happier to have one in working condition.
None of you said that. Eggs ain't good without feathers and dookie on them. Yeah, I'd leave them on the counter for a week and then rinse them right before I use them usually.
You know, honestly, I heard from a couple of people around here that the best way to keep an egg, if you're going to sell it, store it for long term, whatever, you do not wash it, because whatever you wash off, it ruins the preservatives for the eggs.
That bloom that's on them.
Yeah.
Does your friend have a YouTube channel I can subscribe to? Yeah, so this is actually my cousin.
Yes, sadly.
So my mom has a sister and a brother. This is my
sister's child.
My Aunt Teresa's oldest, Logan Kidder. And the name Logan Kidder, that's the name of his channel. If somebody has them, they could drop it. If one of my mods has got it, they could drop the link there.
Lauren N's got it. I know she's got it. She's dropped it multiple times before, and I appreciate it.
Cuz that I claim. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, me and him do a lot of hunting together. He comes down to North Carolina. We had a good hunt 3 years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
I took him out. First time I took him hog hunting. He shoots a hog. I hadn't shot one out there yet.
Really nice hog, by the way.
Thank you, Lauren. Lauren just
dropped his thank you.
But shot a nice sow, good tasting. I mean, that was some of the best pork I've ever eaten in my life.
Better than store-bought.
Yeah.
Better than store-bought.
And even some butchered that I've had friends butcher some pigs. And I mean, that's really good. Beats store-bought any time. But
absolutely,
that wild hog, I don't know, eating acorns and whatever else they're eating, that was some good meat.
And we tried to do it again last year. I had my wife along with me, but weren't quite as successful.
We would have been. So Logan took his bow and
big into archery.
Out there stalking and finally get up on some hogs. And Logan's wife was there, and he's drawn back, and we had a group of what 8 to 10 hogs probably.
Yeah,
About I would say 30 yards away from us. And Logan's drawn back, and I'm sitting there. I've got shotgun. I'm ready, and it's kind of those 3, 2, 1 kind of moments. And my one came before his one, and I shot and messed him up. So, yeah, getting him to 100 would be nice. Well, I think he's at 82,
88 last time
88.
I checked.
He kind of does the whole go up and go down thing because people sub and not comment. So that makes him drop right back down. But
It doesn't bother me at all. Some of my videos are just not for some people. The things we do here on the farm, not everybody's a fan of it, so I don't blame anybody.
Neb, crossbow is where it's at. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? 90 now. She says you're at 90. I've got some shoulder problems, and so when I draw the bow, once I get to that breakover point where the let off is, I do a lot better, but getting it there, I have a lot of shoulder problems, so crossbow would be better for me. So
I've got to say, my father-in-law hunts with a crossbow. I don't have a problem with it. Medical reasons, go ahead, hunt with a crossbow. Personally, if you have no medical reason, I feel like hunting with a bow, even be a compound, I understand it's not a recurve or a traditional bow, but hunting with a regular bow, aside from a crossbow, there's no other feeling like it, especially when you can hunt from the ground, you can do the spot and stalk, and you catch the deer by surprise. And that's what basically we're hoping to do with this trip.
Yeah.
We'll be gun hunting a lot, but I really hope that we can, on the ground, spot and stalk, really just catch them off guard and have a real traditional hunt.
Yeah, we're going to try and get some footage. I don't know how that'll work out when you get into hunting. Kind of the footage falls by the wayside.
It'll be between both of our channels because both of us are going to be shooting video the whole time. So
yeah. So the whole New York trip here, you'll see some hunting. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a video of the property, show you guys what he's got. So I'll have some content showing him off. I'll have him linked in the description and all. Say you're at 94 now. Be cool if we broke 100.
I appreciate it, guys. Everybody that's subscribing, I really appreciate it. And everybody that I get a notification from, I will definitely be getting back at for sure. It's all about community.
Yep. We just want to jump on. Mainly, I wanted to get on here and first things first, talk junk to Tim for not putting some water in that tube and swishing it around.
Definitely. I'm real upset that he didn't clean that tube out because we all saw the coloration. There was plenty of spice left in the bottom of that tube.
I wanted to see that.
Plenty of spice.
Neb, my buddy James, you see him on some of my videos on this channel, and he's in most of my videos on Lazy Pond Farm Fish and Hunt. James wears a ghillie suit. Typically, Logan and I is just kind of quietly go through the woods.
I own a ghillie suit, by the way.
Do you?
I've used it many a times, but
okay. I think what we're going to be doing on this trip mainly is just kind of coming in quiet, walking some ridge lines. Here in New York, you can get some decent shots when you come up on a ridge line looking down a ravine. So
looking for vantage points where we can see a lot of ground without covering a lot of ground. And a lot of times camouflage, it helps when you're in a stand, it helps when you're on the ground, but when you're gun hunting and you have, basically the privilege of shooting from a distance, you don't need all the camouflage. It's more about your approach. It's more about knowing the lay of the land and knowing where the deer are going to be and just really paying attention to the way they move and the way that they work so you can get on them in their daily routine.
Yeah. So if we luck up, if we can 50 to 75 yards max shot here. Now here probably get some pretty good shots. Problem is the county we're in right this second is shotgun only. So shotgun with a scope max maybe 120 yards unless you're using.
My scope's set up on my shotgun to roughly like 150 to 200,
okay,
which is pushing it. Definitely, you need to be a seasoned shooter to be reaching out those distances with a shotgun. There are some counties with definite state land that we have access to that we will be able to use rifle and get some longer shots. But they're just not where I'm located. They're not readily available. So we'll be using what's close to us most of the time.
Yeah, if we drive, it's close to an hour south, 45 minutes to an hour south. There's some state land where we can use rifles and maybe get some longer shots. But sorry, never been able to eat deer. If you can eat beef, you should be able to eat deer.
Oh goodness!
If I've got the kids, the wife, I've tricked my mom into it a few times.
Aside from trickery, I raise beef. Okay, I prefer venison over beef any day. And if you have a will or a way or some type of way to get a hold of some venison, get a hold of it and give it a try, because it is the cleanest, leanest meat there is. It is as organic as they come. And you can't beat the flavor of fresh venison.
She says she needs a tasteless meat. That's what it's about, is the taste.
Exactly.
Yeah, honestly, I think that K&R there, I think that venison jerky is better than beef jerky.
You want tasteless meat, eat chicken.
Chicken tastes like whatever you put on it. I agree.
Basically, chicken tastes like what you sauce it up or spice it up with.
Yep.
So red meat is the way to go.
We've been going 20 minutes. We got to be up at what time are we getting up?
We're getting up around 5 a.m.
That's
We
not
got to
so
be
bad.
to the property roughly 5:45. So
It's not too bad. We got some time still, but we got to get some stuff ready for tomorrow, get some gear ready, lay out some clothes.
absolutely, because I'm way behind.
So we just wanted to get on here, talk some junk, talk about the trip, hopefully some upcoming videos here, and just kind of say, hey, let everybody see Logan before you see him in some videos. And like I said, lots of you guys have gone and subbed. I appreciate that.
I really appreciate it, and I will keep the content coming as quick as I can. And definitely, we came on here to get after Tim and Brian, because mainly Tim, because hitting that 5,000 subscriber mark, it's a huge deal. I absolutely love Tim. He's taking care of all of us. He's all about the YouTube community, the homesteader community. He really looks after everybody. And you know what? I don't think he should get off as easy as he's getting.
Yeah, he's getting off easy.
Yeah, I think he should have a serious challenge at 5,000 subscribers.
Me too. I'm hoping me and Ernie can, if Ernie will collaborate with me, come up with something.
Absolutely.
Something good. Brian at Castle Hives, I think everybody in here's got Brian. But
he won the challenge, by the way, the peanut challenge. Brian took the gold medal at that. Absolutely.
If you don't have Brian at Castle Hives, please go check him out too. Brian is awesome dude. I can't say enough about him. Love his videos, love his content, love his personality. So if you're in here and you don't have him, go check him out, please. But we're jumping off. We got to go. We got to get ready, get some sleep.
Absolutely. I'm worn out.
Y'all take it easy. Love y'all. Appreciate it.